Hello and welcome to a new HiCAD short clip. In this video, I will show you the new features for metal engineering in HiCAD 2026, Service Pack 2. In the civil engineering functions, the new version of HiCAD includes the revised and modernized mounting bracket connection. There is also a new dialog window for updating processings that are transferred from HiCAD to LogiKal. Once the connection has been launched, the relevant elements are first selected. The profile, the surface to which the connection is to be attached, and the point from which the distance is measured. All key distances can then be set in the Geometry tab. A wide range of parameters is available for this purpose. There are 3 connection variants to choose from: mounting bracket with steel plate, mounting bracket with sheet metal, mounting bracket with plate and slotted profile. In our example, we are using the mounting bracket with steel plate variant. First, the distance to the selected point is defined. Further settings can then be made, for example regarding length, width, or additional distances. The Semi-Finished Products tab is used to define the semi-finished product elements. The Preview button allows you to load an exact visualization of the bracket, making it much easier to understand the configuration. Further configuration options include, amongst other things, the creation of filler plates, boltings, and the usage of the bracket. The bore grid can also be customized, separately for the profile and the wall, or in our example, for the steel beam. In addition, ribs can be generated directly via the dialog window. Numerous options are available for this as well. The same applies to the weld seams, which can also be configured directly in the dialog window. As all variants of the mounting bracket are available within the same dialog window, you can switch between the 3 connection types at any time. Of course, individual settings can also be made for each variant. For example, for the bracket with sheet metal, you can specify whether the bracket is to be generated on one side, left or right, or on both sides. For the bracket with a slotted profile, as shown here, separate settings can also be applied. The modifications generated by the insertion of the bracket in HiCAD can then be updated in LogiKal. The transfer process is started using the corresponding function. Before the actual transfer takes place, a dialog window appears showing an overview of all modifications. This list indicates whether the individual modifications have been successfully updated or not. In our case, all modifications were successfully transferred. This is indicated by the green marking. If a modification could not be successfully transferred, a red marking appears instead. The zoom button can then be used to check the relevant processings in detail. If the zoomed-in processing is not in the currently active view, a corresponding message appears, allowing you to switch directly to the correct view. A message then appears confirming that the processings have been updated. This has given you a brief overview of the new mounting bracket connection, as well as the new dialog window with list and zoom functions for the changes transferred to LogiKal. Thank you very much for your attention. See you soon.